Hey y'all, it's your boy Juggalo972 here, and I'm here in edit mode, if you will, or narration mode as I like to call it though. Now what you're seeing is actually from some old footage from the previous video that I got. Now basically in this previous video I was actually in the middle of actually completing some side quests. Those side quests were going to Great Guy's Casino by getting in by going to Knife Guy at Booster Tower and playing the minigame with him and winning. And after a lot of wilted shrooms, rotten mushes, and moldy mushes, I finally got the bright card. Now, when you get the bright card, you go right back to not Booster's Tower. You go right back to Great Guy's Casino, and then you're able to get in. With that point, you're actually able to play blackjack, slots, and a game called Look the Other Way with Great Guy. In the midst of all this, though, what I am doing right now is actually getting ready to fight Culex. Now, in the midst of fighting Culex, though, one of the things you actually have to do is go back to Moleville. Now, and you go to this little girl right here, though, who's actually now with the shiny stone, but in order to do that, though, you have to give her fireworks. Well, this is really easy, though. You're supposed to go to Pall Mall into one of the houses over here, and when you go inside of one of the houses, you give her the fireworks. Now, the fireworks cost approximately 500 coins. So you buy 500 you get 500 coins, buy her the fireworks, and she trades you for the shiny stone. Now, what you really don't know is the fact that the shiny stone is a crystal. And what does this crystal do? Here's what's going to happen. That crystal takes you to Monster Town. The door that you're unable to open, you bring it back to the door, and it unlocks it. And from there, you face off against Culex. So, let's go ahead and start the episode, shall we? That was a really bad intro there. Oh man, yeah, we were trying to record an intro earlier, and by the way, it's your boy Juggalo972 here.
This is Misunderstood 91,
and we just recorded one of the funniest miss intros ever. Yeah, that's a very rare live blooper, if you will. And we are here on a very special episode, and our failure to burp has really showed that as well too. So, but you can't write these things as well too.
Yeah.
So anyway, we are back here in Monster Town, and we have gotten the shiny stone, and we are getting ready to fight off against Culex. Now, who is Culex? Well, let's make a simple explanation. Since Super Mario RPG was developed by Square, but you know it's a Mario game as well too, he is a character-specific boss, if you will, who is also the hidden boss on this game as well. Now, another thing you also notice as well too is that the shiny stone is actually a crystal. And what is most famous with a crystal?
Final Fantasy.
Absolutely, yes, Final Fantasy. And much like what you expect out of a Final Fantasy game, let's take a closer look.
How come I didn't get him as a beat art?
Greetings, I'm Culex, Dark Knight of Vanda. I have crossed into this dimension to fight for the Dark Mage, but this world is uninhabitable for me and my kind. I must return to my own world. Before I go, though, I would like to challenge the strongest knight. Will you accept my challenge? Will you enter combat against me? And to answer your question, though, that'll probably be the next thing I order. You know, I'll probably order as well too, including the crystals. But anyway, let's get right to it. I am matter. I am antimatter. I can see your past. I can see your future. I consume time, and I will consume you.
So basically, what he's saying is Charles Xavier.
Yeah. Now, originally, I was supposed to switch my team to Geno and Mal as well. Geno and Peach as well too. However, I have seemed to have forgotten that. So, we're gonna do this the not so hard way, if you ask me. Now, with Culex though, here's what you also gotta remember as well too. Culex has about 5,800 HP. He's Meteor Blast. Not to mention, if you start putting up defenses, he will use Shredder, which is something that Smithy will use as well. Takes away. It's basically a dispel dispels all of your protection.
Smithy being evil Santa Claus.
Pretty much, yeah. Now let's take a look at everything that we have. Now we've got the Wind Crystal, 800 HP. Now the Wind Crystal is actually the weakest out of all of them.
Yes.
Uses a lot of, well, electrical attacks though. You know, thunder, you know, static electricity, including a few other things as well too.
Yes, Annex and Mistrusty.
Uh,
Oh shit, line.
Then you have the Earth Crystal. The Earth Crystal itself is actually the toughest out of all of them. With 3200 HP though, he actually uses non-elemental damage. Non-elemental magic, if you will. And now we're talking Boulder, Sandstorm, even Water Blast.
Black's Fatality, Sandstorm.
Pretty much, yeah. And you've got the Water Crystal. The Water Crystal, you mainly uses ice elemental attacks as well too, with about 2500 HP as well. And my favorite, the Fire Crystal, which goes for about 2800 HP as well. And I really don't need to explain what it is as well. Now, as I said in previous episodes, you need to save your rock candies, because if you want to see this battle go smoothly, you must use a lot of rock candies. So without further ado, let's rock it.
Oh!
Yes.
Epic.
Oh, we got a freebie as well too. No need to worry. That's why we have Peach.
Oh, I remember that move.
Yes. I also forgot that Petal Blast is also used by the Wind Crystal.
Oh, Flame Wall.
Yes.
Poor Bowser.
And the Ice Rock too. You don't see this attack very often either.
Oh.
But we did.
Mario.
Yeah, but we saw Mario fall down too.
Mario!
Mario!
Get the up!
Mario! Thank you! Okay, he's good.
And the Dark Star as well
Do you
too.
know what? I've always found that attack so awesome. I don't know why.
It's basically Mal's ultimate attack, though. This Dark.
Yeah. Oh god, that one.
Here we go. Oh,
Oh, that's what you're doing.
alright, here we go. Now let's continue using Rock Candy. See how many people we can take down. Oh, watch out.
Diamond Saw. The Water Crystal was my favorite.
Oh yeah, definitely. Let's see. Oops. We need to make sure that we're healed. Ah, that's Storm though. Non-elemental damage. You gotta be very careful with that though. And
Oh,
that's what I
no.
was talking about, the Shredder. Dispels every defense that you have to, attack up or defense up as well.
Petal Blast.
And I think Bowser's about to fall down as well too. He's about to fall victim.
Yeah, no, not.
As long as we keep using these rock candies, we'll be alright.
Oh,
And that is one crystal down, the Wind Crystal's down. Not to mention, we also got a freebie. He's okay.
Bowser's still good.
Now, one thing that I also didn't do in this match as well too, is I didn't equip a lot of safety bits as well. Not to mention the fact I didn't have Geno in this party as well, but you know what? No redos. No more mulligans. Bam.
Oh,
You see that right there, though? That is the Lazy Shell at work, defending Princess Toadstool. Alrighty, let's keep it going.
Bowser's almost down. But the
Alrighty.
Blizzards, though, can't wait for winning.
Mega Drain. Oh!
Down goes the big guy.
Down goes the big guy. And boom goes the dynamite. Man, it's just freebie central in this fight, too. Oh yeah, that's one thing you gotta look out for as well, too.
The boulder.
Yes, and that was
Ouch!
and that was Culex doing that attack, by the way. That's the one thing about Culex you have to watch out for. You never, ever, ever know whenever he's gonna hit you physically. So, we're gonna continue the rock candies.
Which is basically Meteor Blast.
Yes.
Ouch. Ouch.
And the flame hole.
Oh.
You know, for such an intermediate spell, though, you also got to admit, though, that the crystals
They
make
catch
that...
up to you.
They catch up as well, not to mention the fact that the crystals make that look very, very, very easy to kill you with.
It's like drinking too much alcohol. The attacks catch up to you.
Oh, yeah. It's like what I also say as well, too, when you're fighting a boss and you do a little bit of damage, the damage accumulates. It really does.
Damn, Bowser.
It doesn't matter, you know, how much damage you use. It all comes to something.
Yeah.
And the water crystal is gone.
There goes my favorite one.
And we are almost out of rock candy.
You know, when I faced Culex, when I did my playthrough, the fire crystal was always the last one to go.
Yeah, you know, I've actually noticed that as well. Last time, yeah, that's actually true, though. Last time she actually played it, though, she beat the earth crystal first.
Yeah.
Surprising without the wind crystal.
But in my playthrough, the earth crystal was actually the second to go. Then it was the water. Oh, damn, Bowser. Then like the earth crystal was the second, the water was the third, and then the flame crystal was always the last one to go.
Yeah, for some reason, I think the fire crystal actually has the best defense as well.
I agree.
I've always remembered that the fire crystal always stayed near me as well. Let's see. Oh, pardon me. That was my phone. Yes, every time my phone always seems to be on during these playthroughs. Bless you, by the way. Oh, excuse you.
Pardon me.
Every
There's a
time.
burp.
Yeah. No, but every time, you know, my phone's always been on, though, in the middle of these little playthroughs and these commentaries as well. I've always had something go off, though. Once it was the Metal Gear Solid ringtone as well. And now it's Samuel L. Jackson. Oh, look at this. The Earth Crystal actually stays ahead.
Wow!
I think this one actually had mulligans.
Wow, that's new.
Best part is, though, once the crystals are gone, Culex is yours for the taking. This boss is not that difficult, though. You just have to be prepared.
Yes.
And thankfully, though, we've had enough freebies to actually keep us going. To not use any kind of, well, not to use too many magic, basically. Too much magic. And that was the last of our rock candies.
Looks like that charge his ass.
Here we go.
The lazy shell.
Absolutely. Now, if I would have switched Geno, I'm not gonna lie though, this fight would have been a lot more smoother. Ooh.
Damn.
And that drill claw.
Oh, and all the crystals are down.
Yes.
Now we gotta just gotta.
Now, yeah, now Culex is on his own.
That frying pan.
Oh, that's the hard part, man. Just trying to figure out, you know, whenever he's gonna physically attack you.
Do not be fooled by Toadstool's frying pan. It is actually pretty damn useful.
It really is.
And she's tougher. Believe it or not, even though she gets kidnapped hundreds of times per year, Toadstool's tougher than she looks.
Yes, she is.
Oh!
Crusher. Wow. I don't ever been that weak before. Okay, well, let's see. How much magic do we have? Oh, we got plenty. You know what? We'll use some of these. We'll use a maple syrup. We'll save the royal sips for later. Oh, look at that, a freebie.
Oh!
Oh!
Ow! Culex is pretty damn tough.
Yeah, oh, by the way, though, one of the best things about fighting Culex as well, he will run out of magic eventually. Oh! And look at that.
Yep.
Look at that. Wait, listen to this. Yep, remember that fanfare?
Oh, yes.
Well, let's collect the spoils then, shall we? And I believe Culex has something that he wants to say as well, too, so I think I'm going to go and turn out the microphone, and so we can all listen. And farewell, Culex.
I will have you as a beat art one day.
I will too. Maybe even as a poster.
And if you've noticed, the door is no longer there.
Hey, you want to see something really funny too? Check this out.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah. The little piranha plant actually says something. I think our neighbor had moved away. Whoa!
Oh! Whoa! Hey! Where'd you do these vibes?
No, thank you.
I don't understand how they can tolerate him.
You know, I said this a few episodes back there. Imagine having this guy as a roommate.
Yeah, I said that too. Jesus
Oh
Christ.
man, just nuts.
I would still live there though.
But yes, that is the episode that we were going to as well. Now, it wasn't with the party. It wasn't with the party that I wanted to do. But if anybody actually watched this as well, and whoever actually collects the rock candies, you can beat Culex within under 10 minutes. Even at level cap as well, without using very much magic. You don't even have to use your offensive magic as well. But rock candies do the trick. And furthermore, if you're in the void, you know where the gate's at, going towards the factory, if you defeat enough machine-made Gyaradoviches, you can accumulate that as well. So, and that's how we did it. Well, I think we're gonna go ahead and shut this off though, you know, because we've actually got some stuff as well to do. But if you stay tuned to the next episode, we look to complete this one-on-one. I don't think Misunderstood will be here for this one, but you never know. So be prepared for anything.
Alrighty.
Much love. See y'all on the next episode. And peace.
I might be asleep. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe. Maybe not. I just don't know